thank you for pressing play. I'm Sharyn Peoples. Today I have a very special guest with me, Sara with Collaborated Credit. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So today she's going to help me out by giving me some information on credit repair and busting a couple of credit myths. Do you want to elaborate a little bit more about your company for me?
Sure, absolutely. Our company combines traditional credit repair with mortgage readiness counseling. So we specialize in getting, credit challenged consumers ready to get a mortgage.
And I can personally attest this has happened for me several times. I've closed several loans. So let's just get right to it.
Sure.
The first question I have is, once you've settled a collection account, it automatically falls off your credit report.
Oh no, that's not true at all. In fact, once a collection is reported to your credit, whether you pay it or not, it remains a negative account. So if you pay it, it goes from being marked as unpaid to paid, but it's still a negative item on your credit report.
And it stays there for 7 years?
Yes.
Wow. Good to know. So the best thing to do is not get a collection, right?
Pay your bills on time and, consult a professional if you are looking to clean that up.
And there you go. Number 2. Everything on your credit report is accurate. I love this question.
I love answering this question because it's false. Actually, there's a recent FTC study that shows that 1 in 5 consumers have an error on their credit report.
But 1 in 5?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, in February there was an expose on 60 Minutes about the 3 major credit reporting agencies, and I implore any consumer to watch this. It's pretty mind-blowing.
So as a consumer, we should be checking our credit then?
Absolutely. You should always know what's on your credit.
And as a professional, where do you suggest we look for this?
Sure. So once a year you can get your own credit report for free from all 3 major bureaus at Annual Credit Report, which is www.annualcreditreport.com.
And for free? That's my favorite.
Yes. Once a year they give it to you for free.
That's great. How does how much money you make affect your credit report?
It doesn't.
At all?
No, you can make $30,000 or $30 million. It doesn't make a difference. Your income does not affect your credit score.
So what is the biggest factor that affects your credit?
I mean, there's a few. A third of it is determined by your utilization. So what that means is the amount of available credit that you have, how much of that you're using. Our suggestion is that you use between 10 and 20% of your available credit. That's the sweet spot where you'll get the most credit points out of that. And then, obviously your collections accounts, how many inquiries you have. FICO, the FICO score, is a highly protected algorithm that it's kind of something that we've had to test over time, but we find that combination, it's very important to have the 10 to 20% utilization rate, not very many collections, if any, and at least as few inquiries as possible.
Good to know.
Sure.
All right. Pulling or looking at your own credit report will drop your credit score.
That is not true. You can look at your own credit, and that's considered a soft pull, and that does not affect your credit. If a lender or a third party pulls your credit to determine your credit worthiness, that will show as an inquiry on your credit report.
I get this question all the time from my customers because a lot of times they'll be rate shopping and they get upset or concerned about me pulling their credit, and I need to do that to do my job. So I'm under the impression, and please tell me if I'm correct or not, that when you are rate shopping, it doesn't affect your credit the same way.
It doesn't. I mean, obviously, inquiries are marginal when it comes to how many, the scoring, how badly it affects you. But you can shop for a rate, and I believe what happens is within a month's time, 30 days, if you're, depending on the industry, so if you're looking for a car or you're looking for a mortgage, all of those inquiries will count as one. So if you shop 3 different mortgage brokers and 3 different rates, it's going to count as one during that 30 days. We encourage customers to go out and shop for the best rates and not worry so much during that month period of time how it's going to affect their credit, because it's marginal.
Closing your credit card improves your credit score.
No, that is not
No?
true. No. Remember that your credit report is a 7-year history. So if you, and the utilization is very important, how much available credit you have. So when you close an account, you reduce the amount of available credit that's on the credit report, and that's going to reduce your score. So we encourage consumers, especially if they're positive accounts, to keep them open and use them in small amounts.
Charge your gas and pay it off.
Absolutely. Well, not pay it all the way off, but keep 10 to 20% of a balance on there of the available credit at all times. That will give you the most amount of points possible in that category.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. This has been so informative for me,
Sure.
and I'm hoping for my customers as well, and yours. So if they have any other questions or want to utilize your services, how do they get in touch with you?
They can call me directly at 877-812-5809, and my direct extension is 402. You can email me. It's Sara, S-A-R-A, no H, at collaboratedcredit.com, or you can check us out on the web. It's www.thecreditlift, like lifting your credit.com.